the two Aussies and Donkey Edits. How you guys doing? This is a different screen you're not used to seeing. Hello, Josh. Hello, Tigers. You're all subbing to each other. That's very nice. It's very, very nice. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, as you can see by the title here today, I am here to just have a bit of a chat, really. Talk to you guys a bit about what's been going on with Teamcoach news, because I'm super, super excited. G'day, just up. Thank you very much, Lenza. I appreciate that. But yeah, just going to be playing some games in the background. But for the most part, today, we're going to be talking about the news and a few things through other people that I have been hearing about Teamcoach and what Teamcoach has been saying themselves about what's coming up through mainly the Instagram comment section. That's how I found out about most of this stuff. But for the most part, I'd imagine not too many people have been keeping a keen eye on all the Teamcoach news that I have. So I'm hoping that today we can have some fun with it while we play some games in the background. But what do I feel like playing? That's the first thing. Ooh. We'll go AFL Evo. It just makes sense, doesn't it? It just makes sense. But nonetheless, lots of things to talk about. Congrats on those boxes today, especially that Maxi Gorn. Thank you very much. That Maxi Gorn is beautiful. Still have it at the moment. Play 2K. Hi, I love to trade. No worries. Be sure to... I've got my Instagram on the channel. Oh, sorry, on the channel. On the screen, you can see the Instagram there. Send me a message through Instagram and I'll be sure to respond as soon as possible. I'll play 2K. Hey, what's up, Northy? Hey, Chris. Good to see you, mate. I don't like the wild cards as much as last year. Might just be me, but yeah. Well, I think you're in the majority. I've heard a lot of different things. I will play 2K, actually. I've been checking Facebook every second minute. Well, I don't know whether they release it on Instagram or Facebook first. Who is Des? That's not how the joke works. I've been checking Instagram as well. I've been going crazy with it. I've been going absolutely crazy with it. I'm trying to constantly check the comments section because I've found that that's been where you get most of the interesting information. Go Warriors in 2K. Maybe. I've got two gold card crafts. Not for 2022. I'm more interested in 2022. Sorry, Julia. But what do I want to do? Loving Footy Stars 2022 a lot more than TC so far. Yeah, I think I'm not going to make my decision just yet, purely based on the fact that Footy Stars 2022 has a lot of good stuff. I'm still pretty on the jumbo and regular mix-up, or I say mix-up, separation, because it feels like, especially now with jumbo, it's go big or go home. There's no in between, and it is a little bit annoying. Teamcoach comment on someone posts. Yes, I saw that, Tigers. I saw that. Thoughts on footy flips? I actually haven't seen, I've seen footy flips, obviously. But, I have not been around when the original footy flips, which I believe was in 2020, came around. But they look interesting. They look a bit cheap. They look a bit but I think it's a decent concept. Hello, Donkey Edits. Good to see you. Good to see you again. And 8 wilds and 1 gold. Woo! Congratulations on 100 subs. What's going on, Sean? Nice to see you, brother. Nice to see you. But yes, I want to talk a lot about the new stuff that's coming out. Some of the things I've heard, I want to talk a little bit about. I don't want to leak too much because I don't know exactly what Teamcoach wants people to be leaking. Obviously, when they're leaked, but you don't want to go ahead and make the problem worse. Not a huge fan of the BNS. They look like prize cards. Spot on. They look so much worse compared to the BNS, obviously, purely because Tyson Beck was on them last year. The BNS were top notch. However, they were very limited to what Tyson could do. Tyson is a top-notch designer. Top-notch Aussie designer. He's great. Card designer specifically. He's great. And so I'm glad they've given him, from what it looks like, a case hit with those neon star powers that we saw today. Please shout out. I like your cut cheap, please. I'm only 9 and it will be... That Caleb Daniels star is the only one I want to get. It looks sick. They do look very, very sick. Show us your team. Alright. Hold up. Where's my team? Yeah, this is what I got going. I don't play very often. I have a 5-man lineup. Who do you support in the NBA, Northy? The Boston Celtics. Also, not sold on the neon cards. Could be proven wrong. I don't know, man. The neon looks really... I could understand. They are very, you know... There's a lot to go, or a lot to deal with. A lot of random colour. It's also interesting because it looks like what they're doing with star powers this year. Obviously, if you guys saw, the categories are different. It's not star, it's not what was it? Super, mega, legend, and rising with a 4 beforehand. What's your best AFL card? The best one I probably pulled is a Tom Rockcliffe Port Adelaide Supremacy booklet. If you guys remember that was awesome. The best one I got right now though. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm not gonna do it on YouTube or like probably in general, but I'm really excited to show you guys what I got in a break. Really, really excited. I'll show it on Instagram. Don't mind the star powers, although there might be a bit too much going on for me. True. What do the cards look like? I don't have Instagram. I'll quickly get that up, because I do have my Instagram open on my computer. So what did you want to see? Gold Cardcraft now 832 packs. Were they? Is that what they said? Did I miss that? Hold on. I didn't think it was. Oh no, it is! Yeah, 864 packs. That's right, yeah. I don't know why I didn't clock that. It used to be every 2 cases, so 720, which means it's even harder. However, they have put in more over the box odds cards. Are you going to do some NBA 2K games? Yeah, I'm probably going to play a bit of Domination. Yeah, but I only just clocked that. However, I do want to show you guys a DM I got from someone else. I'm just trying to quickly show you guys. So, for the people who don't know, I'll show you guys the star powers. This is what the star powers is looking like. Just the regular one. I'm hoping that's looking alright for you guys, but this is Scott Pendlebury, looking really, really nice. I actually really like the look of the star powers. I was very with the leak. It was an Andrew, the old leak, which I also got sent in the DM, which reminded me, it was an old leak of the Andrew Gaff one. And the Andrew Gaff one looked really, really bad. I didn't like it. But looking at the Scott Pendlebury one with a much more close-up look, I actually really like it, the Scott Pendlebury star powers. But the big one is, you can see here, the neon. And I can see why people aren't sold on it. The neons are 1 in 432. So a little over a case from what we know. Because if you didn't know, they're usually 10 boxes in a case. However, with the way it's looking, I wouldn't be surprised if they've upped that from 10 to 12. And this is a case hit. Because 1 in 432 packs, off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure, is very close to 12 boxes. Let me just double check that. It'll be very close. Let me just get my calculator up real quick. So 36 packs per box times 12 is 432. So every 12 boxes is a neon star powers. So this one, very technically, could be a case hit if the cases are upped from 10 boxes to 12. So, very, very exciting stuff here. Do you have any more basketball card videos coming out soon? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I've got some ready. You should have 500 plus subs. I appreciate that, Donkey. I appreciate that, mate. Pretty sure it's a case hit too. Yeah. Yeah. Thoughts on the canvas cards? I think I'd mentioned to some people, they look a tad bit lazy. I know that it could have been something they had for a while. I'll show the other cards in a sec, Riley. I'll show them all in just a second, but the canvas cards are alright. I'm never against another base set, because realistically, it's another simple collection. It's another exciting collection to get. But it did feel very lazy. So they're 1 in every 9 packs, so you get 4. Just imagine them as this Teamcoach's version of Select's 30th anniversary cards. That's the only way you can really look at them. And I like surprisingly, I like the seal, the 30th anniversary seal, more than the canvas cards. Thoughts on Select overall? Right now, I've got no problems with them. They're doing fine. They're doing some good work. They managed to make a new and improved version of Footy Stars, which is crazy. How old were you when you started collecting footy cards? Back when I played Auskick, probably like 8 or 9. But not like properly collecting them like I started last year. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to think of them yet. I feel like the Star Power cards... I like the Star Power cards, but I haven't been a fan of the other reveals. That's the one I want to show you guys next. Oh man, the best and fairest. That hurt. That hurt to look at. The only good thing about it was the fact that I commented on it and they had revealed that Tyson Beck was permanently back. That's the only good thing about it. But if you see right here, this was the reveal for the best and fairest. And if you remember 2021, the Tyson Beck version, that trounces this. Trounces it. They're still 1 in every 9. However, what they've done with best and fairests now is, like, even the reveal, the cards look really beaten up and, like, they look really easy to damage. They look like prize cards, I think someone had mentioned. But silver best and fairest are 1 in every 9. Gold are 1 in every 50. So that is a tad bit over a box hit. So I guess that's pretty interesting. If you got one, it'd be pretty cool. But so far, the only box hit is the wild cards so far. It's the only box hit. Unless I'm forgetting something. But gold is very close to a box hit. Yeah, it pretty much works the same way as the card craft in the sense that regulars have just the player or, you know, all the extra stuff. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that, but yeah, you can see right here, the same kind of concept as the card craft in that they've got the regular silver ones that are more common, and then the gold one, which is like a collage of all the players. So it's I said here in a comment, I won't lie, pretty gutted not to see Tyson Beck back on these, but I have my faith in you guys to still smash it. And then Teamcoach then replied, not gonna lie, that Tyson Beck is firmly in the Teamcoach family now, so look out. So I was really happy to hear about that. But that was when Tyson was eventually revealed. Yeah, I saw footy flips coming back. I'm like, okay, that's pretty interesting. They look really cheap. Like you see here, like I'm sure they've got a nice concept, but the Paddy Cripps part of it looks really and there's a lot of parts about it that are still am not too hot on. However, I think there's definitely some cards that still make up for it. Like I still really like the neon. I think the neon is a nice little touch. But it's going to be really interesting to see how the Star Powers game goes this year now. But if we go off of this, Sunday we got the two big reveals, which was yesterday. We got Cardcraft and what else was it? Was this Sunday? No, it may have been this one. No, it wouldn't have been. It would have been maybe the giveaway. But Monday, another big reveal. We got the Neons. So this would have been the one on Sunday. Yeah, this would have been the second one revealed. So Star Powers and Cardcraft were revealed on Sunday. Today we got revealed the Neon. And Tuesday is another big reveal. However, for people who don't know, I got sent a message on Instagram very recently. Hold on, let me just read the comments again. Sorry about that, guys. No 3D icons this year. Yeah, very. Oh, English. Very true. No 3D icons this year. Surprised about that. Because we've had them a couple years now, haven't we? Strange. I feel like the canvas cards are lazy and the best and fairest look ugly. Feel the same way, Sean. I feel the exact same way. TBH, the best and fairest look 5 years old. Yeah, they look really beat up in their in the photo for it. Really beat up. No Team Star Powers. I want an every 36. Team Star Powers. Have I missed that? I must have. From looking at the reveals, I think I might select more this year. I think at the moment it's winning. It'll all depend on when everything comes out. A lot of people were disappointed with the 8 cards. However, I'm not too disappointed. Often, more cards just means more commons. 8 cards this year have been confirmed to be 2 silvers and a special card. So I'm not really stressed about the 8-pack thing. The Neons have been the best reveal so far. Oh yeah, absolutely. However, this photo I was sent may change you guys' minds. Or not, depending on what you guys are looking at. But the footy flips are cool, but they're more of a play card, not a card that you would put on display or anything like that. They also don't slide well into albums. I was thinking the same thing. It looks like you could easily rip those things up. It looks like those things could be beaten up super easily. Sadly, I couldn't get any select packs today. That is tough. Select is always a tough one to try and find. Teamcoach you'll find anyway. Select is better every year. I think if you're... I think in terms of collecting, yes. But Teamcoach is always a bit of fun, yeah. Teamcoach is always a bit of fun. The gold card crafts were actually a really good idea. I love them. Teamcoach 2021 was probably better than a lot of Select years. Just not better than Select 2021. Because Select 2021 was out of this world. Odd Bods are pretty much the same as last year. Yeah, that's why I haven't mentioned them too much anyway. But yes, I will quickly get this up. This direct message that I got from BBL_22_sim_league. Obviously a bit much, but that's the name. I'll show you guys the first photo. What do the card crafts look like? I'll quickly show you that then. Let me get that up. Card crafts. Looking like this. There we are. So you can see here, this is the reveal. Look very similar, just a few changes here and there. Also, 2 players from each team now. 2 players from each team this year. So, even more to try and somehow collect, and they're even harder to get. So, good luck, everybody. But Sammy Walsh is now in there, which is cool. I think they wouldn't want to try and double up. So, we won't see Paddy Cripps. I'd imagine it'd be Walsh and... it'll be Walshy and Mackay, I'd imagine. And yeah, we've got Petraka and probably Clayton Oliver. But just think of the person who was in there last year. Probably not going to be in there this year, but there's going to be 2 this time. So it's going to be very, very fun to see what they've got there. However, I will show you guys what I've got in the store, or what I've been shown. stuff. Okay, so this was one of the first leaks that I had ever seen, right? So this won't be too shocking to any of you just yet. But this was what looks like a bit of someone's pack. It's very tough to tell here, but this is what I saw. And when I saw this, I'm like, oh, that looks a tad ugly. That looks a tad bit ugly. That Andrew Gaff. I had no clue that this was made by Tyson Beck. And this is Melbourne. This looks like Luke Jackson behind it. But it looks very, very odd. Looks really, really odd. But what I'm super excited for, and I'll show you guys in just a sec. I'm just trying to stop myself from leaking too much of anyone's conversation. Thoughts on silvers. Give me 1 second. Thoughts on silvers. I've got no problem with them. I've got no problem with them at all. It's kind of like one of those regular filler ones. It's like gold, except it's pretty much gold for 2020, except they've done it a bit differently. Gold for 2020 was 2 cards, I think. There was 2 of them, and then you get your special. This time around, it's just silvers taking its spot, so we've got the 2 silvers. I think they could have done more for the silver card, but honestly, I'm not too stressed about it. Have you seen the Carvans? I think you mean canvas. Yes, I have seen the canvas. I don't think they're terrible, the canvas ones. However, this one may be a first for a lot of you guys, and it's not helpful because the photo is actually in a really, really awkward angle. So I'm going to quickly save this photo and chuck it in Photoshop and flip it. Because otherwise you guys are going to have to be tilting your heads all over the place, and we don't want to be doing that. So I'll just wait for this to go. But yeah, it was a big shock. And at the moment, it looks like everything matches up. Like in terms of odds and stuff like that, it all matches up. So I have no reason to believe this isn't what it's going to be. However, that being said, it is a little interesting, and you guys will be you guys will be in for a big shock here. So I'll tilt this because it was taken on its side. But this here is what could potentially be a picture of the back of the pack. Hello, Aussie, it's good to see you again. This is potentially a picture. The starting lineup looks good. Appreciate that, mate. But this is what it is potentially looking like. So have a good look. See what's in here. I'll move my mouse out of the way. See if it all matches up. Lot to kind of look at here. So try and take as much in as you can, but it's all very, very interesting. And there'll be one thing that I'd imagine a lot of you guys are looking at right here going, what the hell? So you can see here, there's 3 case hits. That's the one thing that shocked me the most. If we're counting the team star powers, which I can't remember off the top of my head, I don't remember seeing it. Let me look at star powers. Yeah, team star powers. and the wild card, that is 2 box hits. But there's 3 case hits right here. And then the most obvious one, we go to the next one higher though, which is the best and fairest gold, 1 in 50. Then the next highest goes to Neon Star Powers. Oh, sorry, after all the case hits, which is Neon Star Powers. Down here, Trophy Wildcards, which hasn't been revealed just yet, however, could potentially be the next reveal. And where was the other case hit? Here we go. Magical Star Wildcard Gold. Those are also a case hit. So in a case, you will find a Neon Star Power, a Gold Magical Star, and a Trophy. However, double case hit is the Gold Card Craft. Same as last year. It is a double case hit. It was last year, except I still believe that there's going to be 12 boxes in a case rather than 10 like last year. So this year will be 12 box cases as compared to last year. But Gold Trophy Wildcards will be the big thing this year. Big thing. That is a massive ratio for a Teamcoach card. That is unreal. Ridiculous numbers. I'm only just seeing reactions now, so I apologise. Are they out this Thursday? Yes. That was confirmed by Teamcoach. So let me get you guys' thoughts. Wow, Gold Trophy Star Wildcards, 1 in every 4,320. Yes. Crazy stuff. Good to see you in here again, Carly. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, lots of reactions. That was someone's Oz Kick pack. Yeah, I've heard about that. A lot of people have said that was the Oz Kick pack, and I'm surprised they revealed their odds in an Oz Kick pack. I thought they'd give like a specific pack to Oz Kick kids, but who knows? Maybe they were just generous. There's no way. I was pretty shocked to see it, and it's all up to tomorrow to see whether they confirm it. Why there 8 Trophy Star Wilds? That's another thing I was very interested in. Because obviously there's the 4 regular ones. So we've got Luke Jackson, who's going to be the Rising Star. Norm Smith is going to go to Christian Petracca. So that's 2 Melbourne Trophy Stars. Melbourne, any Teamcoach break you find, Melbourne is going to be the one that everyone picks up as soon as possible. We had Harry Mackay. Harry Mackay is going to be another Trophy Star or Trophy Wildcard, because if you guys saw, it's not Trophy Star, I believe. It's not known as Trophy Star. It's just a Trophy Wildcard. And the last one is the Brownlow, so Ollie Wines will also be one. But that's 4, and that says 8. So I'm really interested to see whether either A, there's other trophies that we don't remember, such as players. It could be Anzac Day medal. Yeah, good point, Lenza. It could be Anzac. It could be, I believe, players MVP. Maybe Mark and Goal of the Year trophies. Could be. Or, another one, it could actually be Magic and Star. Except they've made 2 separate cardies onto exactly the thing I was saying. Could be either 4 trophies and 4 stars and 4 magics of the same players. Which would be a little disappointing. I hope it's not that. I hope it's extra trophies we don't realise or we're forgetting. But it could be that. And TC cards aren't even numbered, right? Yeah, they're not numbered. I think they do that just purely because they want Teamcoach to be kind of like a collection for kids for the most part. They don't want adults going and buying out the entire thing. So we could see another Caleb Sarong trophy if it is Mark and Goal of the Year, because he won Goal of the Year. I believe it was Shea who won Mark of the Year, so there's a Richmond trophy. Anzac Day medal will be interesting. I don't know if they do that purely because of the fact that Anzac Day medal is limited to Collingwood and Essendon. But who knows? It could just be one. Will they be in newsagents on Thursday or just online? I'd imagine just online. However, something that's really worrying, or at least worried me, I went to shop.teamcoach.com.au today, and you guys can search it up with me. This is the first thing it says the minute you open it up. The minute you open it up, which is a little concerning. Hold on, let me try and find it. The first thing it says, launching April. We have a while till April, and this is the shop, by the way. This is the shop. So this is where you go to buy it online. So Cardi, I think mentioned before, probably going to get on Cherry Collectibles. Do that. Go to, Diggers may have them. I don't know if they do. I think they mainly just sell select product, but I know Cherry does, obviously, considering Cardi bought some from them last time. And Cherry just all around a great place to be buying stuff from. But yeah, big launching April, which is a little interesting, a little confusing. Imagine spending 13k on Teamcoach packs and still not getting a gold trophy star wildcard. Do not jinx anybody with that. I wonder what the gold trophy star wildcards will sell for. Well, I was talking with the dude last night. BBL22 Sim League was the Instagram. And yeah. I originally like, oh, this could be the first ever 4-figure card or 4-figure selling card, and then I realized no, Dusty Cardcraft existed, so that was the first that I can remember 4-figure Teamcoach card. But this has the potential to be the most expensive Teamcoach card yet. Off the top of my head, Ollie Wines maybe, but Petrarca for sure. Petrarca has potential. Damn, I'd say they did a mark and goal of the year, which is 6, but I got no idea what the other 2 could be. Yeah, that's why I'm really worried they've done the same players, both Magic and Star. When are they out? Rumours are March 17th. I'll quickly find the comment for you guys on the Instagram. Let me quickly... I can't even remember which one it was. I think it was this one. I have to open up all the replies. Oh, Jesus. When are they getting released? Okay, this person. Yes, here we are. So, I'll try my best to highlight it for you. I'll put it as dead center as I can. One, bang. I'll put it as dead center as I can. This was on the Neon announcement. Matthew Murdoch writes, when are they getting released? And then Teamcoach responds, starting March 17th. Starting March 17th is very, very interesting. I don't know whether that means they're hinting at future releases, which would be insane for Teamcoach. I think it just means it is first released on March 17th. And obviously, throughout the year, you can buy it until they eventually sell out. But, hopefully, they've learned from last year. They need to make more. They need to do more stock. Because... oh, they sold out so quickly last year. So quickly. Trophy star, that is, yeah. Clayton Oliver could get one for winning the AFLCA Champion Award. Yeah, I was thinking that was one of them that they could be. They are terrible at marketing and building hype. Yeah, I wasn't too keen on this massive long drag out. Especially considering their so-called reveals also include common cards, and it really isn't crazy exciting to start. I didn't like Teamcoach from the reveals last year, but once I got them in person, I loved them. I think it's going to be something similar to that. I'm definitely going to be collecting Teamcoach, 100%. I'm super excited for it. Maybe they will do a legend card for a trophy style wildcard. Not too sure. There could be future releases because on the site it said April. I don't know about that. That'd be very soon for a second release. Very soon. And they also need somewhere to release the regular Teamcoach cards. I wish they'd do it like Select and reveal it all at once. Yeah, I think that's what I've come used to over time. I do wish they'd just do a big reveal. And even bloody Select did it, but they did it over 3 days. They didn't do it as bad, but Select did it with Footy Stars this year. That'd be crazy. Imagine Teamcoach did AFL YouTuber cards, lol. Get me in on that. If you guys saw Jason Collectible stuff, that's awesome. I'm hoping to get my stuff on. Oh, my hands on that. For sure. Teamcoach always gets more views. Surprisingly, yes. Surprisingly, yes. Maybe it's just because Teamcoach reaches a child audience a bit easier than Select does. Because Select is often used a lot more for things like breaks. Ooh. They probably need to be putting reveals same time as Select because Select stole the spotlight. Well, their marketing strategy could have been anything, really. It could have been anything. It could have been they wanted to build up hype for, Sorry, I've barely been playing at all. Like, barely any games. I'll open a pack just to make you guys feel better. What do you want to get? What do we want to open? This one's the best one. Maxed out too. Let's open a pack. We'll always find a way to open packs on this channel. Oh, nothing. Oh well. We'll always find a way. But nonetheless, we keep moving. Yeah. I'm just trying my best to keep calm because at the moment, the amount of money that I've been spending has been too much to keep up with. I've been working really, really hard to try and make sure that you guys get some videos and get them as quickly as possible because I enjoy making them. I enjoy showing them off and trying to get as much cool stuff as I can, but at the same time, you guys also got to realize I'm not made of money. As much as I wish I was, it's just not the case. But I also want to go through some questions I asked on Instagram. On Instagram, if you haven't followed me already, at Northy AFL, be sure to go and do that. But I wanted to quickly show off. Hold on. I can't do it here, that's alright. I wanted to show off some of the questions that were asked on my story. Regarding today, I had mentioned that I was doing this live stream, and so I want to quickly talk to you guys about that. So, we got 5 responses. Nice. Should get us for about an hour. Yeah, I wish I got a lot of packs, but I barely have any money, so I can't. Well, yeah, that's the case with everybody, especially for Teamcoach. Select, everybody's picking up some Select. So it's often, like, sure, you can spend a lot of money on Select, but so is everybody else. But Teamcoach, if you have money, there is a kid that is probably crying to be you right now. Did you enter that box giveaway? Yes, I did. So I'll quickly go through some of the questions that have already been answered in the stream. Kirk had asked 2, Chris had asked 2, and Footy Card Collector 21 had asked 1 as well. So we've got, when's the release date? We had mentioned that previously. Selected announced the 17th of March. And also, regarding that, the 17th of March is a very, very interesting release date, considering, I'd imagine, with Star Powers coming back, the Star Powers comp is back. And with the season starting on Wednesday, isn't it? The season starts very, very soon. When's the first game? Because from what it looks like, everybody's going to miss out on round 1. There's not going to be a round 1, which is really, really interesting. I spent all my money on Select. Yeah, Select does that, doesn't it? But Kirk also asked, why are there only 8 cards per pack? They released 16th or 15th last year, I think. Well, yeah, that just means it's even more interesting as to why they had, why they've decided to release it on Thursday. It's going to be very interesting to see what they do with Star Powers, considering it looks like now everyone but OzKit Kids, are going to have no chance at winning Star Powers round 1. OzKit Kids, 5-year-old Timmy who learned to kick the football yesterday, he's going to be living when he finds himself with a prize card, which haven't been revealed yet. I just realised that. Prize cards haven't been revealed yet. Oh, imagine Tyson did those two. They got to get Tyson back at least 1 year on some prize cards. Usually the cards are released before the start of the footy season, which is why it's so strange they're doing it a day after. And again, like I mentioned, they're going to miss out in the first round. The OG prize cards are the best in like 20... Oh, I think I'd mentioned it in a previous video or stream somewhere. My mate, when I was younger, he got a prize card, and it was the most glorious thing I'd ever seen. I can't remember what year it was from. I just remember it was a Collingwood. I think it was a Collingwood. And it was... And bloody 10-year-old me was in awe. Was in absolute awe. Nonetheless, it was a super fun time. But if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to like up the stream, subscribe to the channel as well. Everything is always very, very much appreciated. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed chatting with me, having some fun. But nonetheless, Teamcoach is around the corner, baby. It's around the corner. Super, super excited to see what my odds are looking like. You could only win them from the Teamcoach website at the time. I remember I won 2 of them in 2013. It was such a good feeling. Oh, mate. The only thing I knew about when I was younger was North Melbourne and their inability to make it past the prelim. We nearly did what the Bulldogs did in 2016, 2 years in a row. And still didn't do it. 2014 and 2015. Nearly pulled off the impossible. And then 2016. I don't like talking about 2016 too much. If you guys don't know, half my family are Bulldog supporters and half of them are North. I am one of the North supporters. And for the most part, North has had the better success. They've both been kind of successful. Obviously, I was born in 2000, so I was cursed to be born the year after North Melbourne has won the most recent premiership. My luck in life, man. And then watching the Dogs win it in 2016 was both a happy and sad feeling, knowing that North may never ever get that kind of success for a long time to come. I didn't even win a prize card last year. In 2020, I won 3, which is good for me because I was a 10-year-old then. That's awesome. That is like incredible. Again, 10-year-old me would have been in awe of you. You would have been like God to 10-year-old me. But nonetheless, Teamcoach 2021 was very difficult though. I had played a small part in popularizing it, so I apologize, everybody. I made that series because I just wanted to show off. Well, that sounds really like up myself, but I wanted to show off my team. I wanted to show off how I was doing. So I made that series, and a lot of you guys seem to like it. Like, for a team coach video, that doesn't include packs, to almost consistently hit 100 views at the time with the size of my channel, and even now, I'd be absolutely over the moon with anyone who would watch those videos, because, man, it was awesome. Yeah, absolutely over the moon with anybody who'd come in and watch those videos, so I appreciate everyone who did. But I think in doing so, people, I know for sure at least one person admitted that they just took what I did and chucked it in their lineup. So pretty funny. But the interesting thing is, I'm interested to see what Neon's doing, because I'd imagine that Star Powers is just the player with regular points. Team Star Powers may be what Top Team was, except instead of getting the best and fairest code, you grab the Team Star Power code and then chuck that in. Which, if that's the case, oh man, that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be real interesting. What's the best card you ever hit out of a pack, Northy? I've got a Tiger Spectrum Redemption 1 and a Dusty Platinum Brownlow Predictor out of 45. Oof. That's beautiful. Well, I think it was the one I hit on my birthday live stream. The booklet, the Tom Rockcliffe booklet. That will forever be one of my favourite memories on the channel. One, it was my birthday. Two, is the first and only time I have sworn accidentally on channel. I remember apologising profusely to someone about it. And the pull itself, I messed up. I messed up selling it. The Shanghai pack. I sold it for 1,200 plus a Anthony Stevens patch. That was awesome. I loved it. And $1,200 is nothing to scoff at. However, I got a message a day after I sold it saying, hey man, where did the listing go? I was going to buy it. I had the listing set up for $2,000. And so if I had held on to it for literally a day longer, I could have sold it for $2,000. And I'm not gutted. I'm not really that gutted. Because at the end of the day, I got 1,200 and a card I really, really like. An awesome game-worn patch from a North Melbourne player. My best hit was Ollie Wines Brownlow Predictor last year. Definitely a big hit. Definitely. But I don't think I can think of anything that topped it. The Clayton Oliver magic was really cool. That was probably one of my more viral pulls, because that got featured on Jason Collectibles, I think, YouTuber packs. It was like a YouTuber shout-out video he did, which was awesome. Thank you, Jason, for that. But he did that one, and that was shown there. I think it had one of the box breaks. The box breaks always did well. The box breaks always did well. Not just for views, but for the pack odds as well. For some reason, I couldn't stop pulling Trophy Stars or Gold Wilds. Anytime I did a Teamcoach box break, it was either Trophy or it was Gold Wild card. Oh, that sucks. I sold a Jonathan Brown High Flyers for 100. A couple of days later, one sold for 180. Yeah. Some people are just good with their words, man. Some people are just good with their words. They convince you that this is a good price, and when it's 1,200, realistically, it's not hard to swindle them from their original price. And like, I remember it was when Supremacy had just come out. There were some patch booklets that were selling for $3,500. Like, it was madness. So I started the bid at $2,000, but no one was bidding for it because obviously $2,000 is a lot to bid on. Can you guys Obviously, the hardcore collectors will be doing it, but could you guys imagine spending $2,000 on a card? Just think about it. Now imagine trying to sell that card. The things that people will try, the hoops that people will make you go through to try and get that card in pristine condition. Which you can't complain about, really. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of money you're throwing around. And so people are going to want to know that it's being sold and everything is done correctly. But man, it's really tough to sell something of that price. If I was a millionaire, then I would. You'd have to be super confident. You have to be a hardcore fan. And the person I sold it to was a hardcore Port fan, clearly. I didn't get a response back as to whether it arrived to them or not, or whether they never got it, so I could only assume that means they got it, and it's happily sitting in their collection, which I'm happy for them. But the patch, man, it's the patch that I'm the most annoyed about, because that patch was beautiful. And the more and more I look at other people's patches, I got ridiculously lucky. Because not only did it confirm that the jersey was from the Shanghai game, but it was the actual Shanghai patch, which is crazy. Unless I knew I could sell it for more later on, I could never spend that much on a card. Yeah, no, and that's absolutely fair. What's going on, Bewildered? Good to see you in here, brother. Thank you for joining. But, for the most part, you're not going to be pulling any Teamcoach cards that are that high priced. Unless you somehow get yourself a gold trophy star card. Or trophy wild card. I'm going to have to get used to saying that. Trophy wild card. It's really exciting. And the feel, it's going to be so weird pulling a card that is equivalent to a gold card craft and going, it could be better. But the thrill, the thrill of pulling a gold trophy wildcard would be ridiculous. And I'm super excited to see if, one, it actually is confirmed, and two, what it looks like. Because you'd think they'd have to go all out for it, right? And I think I mentioned before, I think I'm part of the minority who actually really, really like the look of the gold wildcards. I think they're stunning. There's more gold on the card, and the cards by Grange Wallace still look incredible. People will be nitpicky and all that about it, but when they get the card in person, it will look beautiful. And I can assure you all that. But just really exciting stuff. Really, really exciting stuff going on. But hopefully, with the way that everything's going, it looks like, especially with the odds there, it looks like that is confirmed. That's going to be the final reveal tomorrow. Would you rather North win the premiership or get all of the gold trophy wildcards this year and all the gold card? Oh, come on, man. I'd much rather the North premiership. Ignoring rarity, what do you prefer, Northy? Starbursts or wildcards? I hate Starbursts. I'm not a fan of Starbursts. The caricature, I've just never been a fan of. My news agents don't have Teamcoach for some reason. That's because it hasn't been released yet. No news agent has Teamcoach just yet. Select, on the other hand, Select at the moment is very, very difficult to find a specific news agent or a specific place that is selling them right now. For some reason, some just didn't get stock. Maybe it's because they saw the craziness that happened last year and went, I don't want a part of that. Who knows? All I know is the local servo that I went to regularly for Teamcoach packs, I drained those. They bought a case, and I swear I bought 5 of those boxes in just
packs over time. It was bad. It was really bad. And not only that, I had a really bad stretch of luck when it came to wildcard boxes. I could pull every single green star power. Every single green star power in a store. Probably every single one. But the wild cards would evade me. And that's why I really wanted them. I opened 2 boxes so far this year and I've gotten 4 Brownlow predictors already. Oh. I mean, obviously there are above box hits, and there's even a chance that you don't even get one, but you would like some Coleman and Premiership and all that predictors. You'd rather those ones than those all the time. It's in Spectrum Redemptions. I've gotten lucky that I've pulled a Spectrum Redemption from both Footy Stars and Jumbo. I've gotten very lucky in that case. I got the 1 in 600 Virtuoso, if I'm spelling that right. Very close. Very, very close. I think... Yeah, I think for the most... I think it's just the I and the T I'm mixed around. Hold up. Virtuoso. Yeah, it's a little bit messed up. I've opened about 15 packs, no box hits yet. Oh, it'll happen, mate. It'll happen. Oh, I also want to point out something to you guys. I found this out just today. Let me quickly pause this. If you guys know, my brother has opened 4 packs. Of course, he hits the box card. You just stop giving your brother packs until you get one, man. But I want to very quickly show you guys something that's pretty unfortunate that I found out today. If you guys have heard and checked up on the Select website, the instant win cards were originally supposed to be available tomorrow to scratch in. However, Select, for whatever reason, has changed that today. It now shows found an instant win chance card for 2022 Footy Stars. Hold on to your cards for a little while longer. You'll be able to come back here to see if you have won a prize card or have won a prize from April 5th, 2022. So they have delayed it even further. We'll try and have it live sooner and apologies for the inconvenience. So it may actually come out a little bit earlier, but they changed the date from March 15th to April 5th, which is a little annoying. But nonetheless, it just means I can save up more for a big old video. The video is going to be amazing. You guys are going to love it. It's going to be me winning nothing but prizes. Which, I still have no clue what the prizes are. No one does, to be fair, but it'd be nice to find out very soon. Either way, I'll keep going through with a few more questions. Favourite team to watch, apart from North? I wish that question didn't clarify North, because then I'd say North AFLW. Ash Riddell is a gun. League best and fairest, at least. But favourite team to watch? Ooh, probably have to be the Dogs, just because it's family. It's a family team, and I like to see them do well. Favourite player that isn't from North? Oh, tough one for sure. Probably Jack Steele. Jack Steele or Took Miller. Because those two are like all over the ball. They're players who one still plays for Gold Coast and the other came from GWS. For some reason, the expansion players, man, they're just ridiculous. Do we know what the Spectrum Redemption card is for? No, not just yet. Nothing confirmed. However, considering the redemptions, I'm pretty sure they'd be signatures. My guess would be their signatures. Especially if they were to be a master set of signatures, I think the prices would explode. But nothing's confirmed. We can't confirm it. We can't sell them at signature prices. Who do you think will win the Brownlow this year? Ooh. not too sure. I think a lot of people... I've heard a lot of people say Darcy Parish. But I don't think it'll be Darcy. I think better chance is Scott. Or, did I say Scott? I meant Took. Why did I say Scott? Who am I talking about? I meant Took Miller could be. However, I think he's the least likely out of the people I'm about to say. Him, Jack Steele, or Sam Walsh. One of those guys. A lot of people say Bont. I think Bont could do it too, but to be different, Walshy or Steele. Because it'll come down to whichever team bursts up high in the ranks, in the ladder. Whichever team goes up higher, I think will have the player that ends up being the Brownlow winner. So either Parish, maybe Merritt, who knows? Merritt could do it. Because Merritt's very underrated. But Parish... A lot of people haven't said Wines, and I don't think Wines will do it again. That could just be me hating. Could be. But I'm pretty confident with my Steele or Walsh. Who will win the premiership? North Melbourne by 100. Trust the process, baby. Brownlow medal. LDU. Norm Smith medal. Jason Horne-Francis. Kelman medal. Nick Larkey. Rising Star. Cam Zerha again. I mean, sorry, Jason Horne-Francis again. Stop it. Wait, I'm not capping, bro. I'm only spitting facts here. We only spit facts on this channel. CEO of the AFL, David Noble. Coach of the Year, also David Noble. Who do you think will be the cover athlete for 2K23? Ja Morant. I'm pretty confident it'll be Ja. They like to have a young face, for the most part, or a legend. It'll probably be Ja. And I wouldn't be against it either. Hopefully, I'd much rather it be Jason Tatum as a Boston fan. But it'll probably be Ja. Just because he's exciting, bro. He's super exciting. It's getting tired. I think once I'm done with this game, I'm gonna hop off to bed. I got an early start tomorrow, so. Do you prefer playing footy or basketball? I prefer playing basketball, but I won't lie. As of late, I preferred watching footy. Especially last year. I try and catch as many games as possible. And this year, I'm going to try and go to as many North games as I can that are in Victoria. And what are you better at? Personally, I'm better at basketball. Much better at basketball, unfortunately. I would like to be good at footy. I was always pretty decent, but I was never like best in the team. Who do you think will win the NBA championship this season?
If Chris Paul's back, the Suns. If not, the Nets. I know they're really low right now, but they're basically the same team that would be favourite to win any year. Once Kyrie Irving can play every game, and Ben Simmons comes in probably, I'd imagine that they do big things. And as a Celtics fan, I just can't say Sixers. Hawks versus Brews at MCG this Sunday. We'll be there. Go Hawks. Get out. Best of luck. It's going to be an interesting one. It really is a toss-up as to who could win it. I hope not. Shout out Declan. Shout out Declan and Finn McDonald. There you go, mate. I think the Pelicans will win, lol. How do you feel about some of the games in the preseason? Speaking for North, I think we showed improvement. Obviously we lost to the Swans. I can't remember how the other preseason game went. I can't remember how that one went. Let me just double check actually. Oh, and awesome news. Sam Doherty's back. Let's go, Sam. Yeah, I'm the same, Bobby. I definitely think if Chris Paul's back, the Suns are taking it all the way. But matches 2022 Community Series. All right. Yeah, there was only the one round. We played the Swans, and I think we held our ground. We kicked the first goal, and Hugh Greenwood looked great. Pollock looked like he was back to some decent form. Ingram will shooting. Jones will be stealing. Zion will be eating burgers. Sure. If that's a winning culture, I don't know. If that isn't a winning culture, I don't know what is. But I think North's still got a long way to go before they start playing like a finals team. Like, they started off really nice, but kind of fell off towards the end. LDU looks pretty strong. Yeah, Hugh Greenwood did really well for his first game. And Horn Francis kicked 2 goals in the first half, which is great for his confidence. Like, he's already had experience playing against some AFL talent in the South Australian Football League. Anyone think Hawthorn are going to beat North Melbourne should literally just stop. There's a chance, look. I'm not going to act terribly confident if I'm being 100% serious. If I'm being 100% serious, it'll probably be a close game. North will probably make some very rookie mistakes, as they're still quite a young team. But the Northy version of me says North Melbourne will win by 150 points and turn that into a premiership. But I'm super keen to see how the season starts, see how the season goes. I'm definitely going to be up watching the Bulldogs Demons game. That's going to be a fun one to watch. Got an early start though, that's the only problem. Early start at work. Work, man. Hot take. My hot take though for the AFL season is West Coast will finish last. That's my hot take. My super duper hot take, because I know that there is a lot of injuries and that, but I think who do you think will win between the Tigers and the Blues? I don't know. That's going to be really interesting. I'm keen for it. I'm going to back the Blues. But every time I back the team that isn't the Tigers go and show me up. So we'll see what happens. Who will be top 4 this year? North. And that's it. Next question. Are you going to do some NBA 2K? I'll just play the game tonight. I just wanted to chat with you guys. I didn't want to do too much games, because at the end of the day, you guys were here to see some Team Coach content, so I'll deliver you your Team Coach content. But yeah, super excited for the season to start. My big call is that Touk Miller will come top 3 in Brownlow. I back that. I back it. I'm a big fan of Touk Miller. That big extension he took with Gold Coast, I hope, and you guys would have seen it my story the other day, I pray that Gold Coast make it over the top. Just once! Please! Gold Coast, make the leap! Surprise some people. Let's do it. I'm here for it. I'm all eyes and ears for a Gold Coast surge. My big call is Gold Coast finish first. Let's go. Let's go Gold Coast. Would be pretty hectic, but I don't imagine it'll happen. But nonetheless, I'm more than happy to go with that. Just all the way with Gold Coast. But I'm probably gonna end it there actually. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is a lot more chilled than our usual stuff. Obviously, when we're opening packs, we get excited. But when we're laid back, talking about some future releases, it can be a bit more enjoyable. Plus, it's a pretty late night. A lot of you guys will probably have school too, so I'm not gonna keep you up any longer than I should. But hopefully you guys enjoyed talking Team Coach with me. Again, sub if you're new. Hopefully you liked the stream. Thanks, Northy. Thanks, Josh. Thanks for coming in, mate. Appreciate you, brother. But yes, I plan to do as much as I can in the near future. Videos that I have in mind include obviously doing the scratch codes for the prize. For the prizes. Team Coach content will come out once it's all released. I'm planning to do a much bigger video regarding Team Coach content. So obviously, guys, we had this discussion here today, but there will be, once the final thing is announced, a much more fully fleshed out video regarding the Team Coach content, release dates, prices, odds, all that stuff. And then my week 1 album review. I wanted to do that. My week 1 album review will include 6 packs that I got from the albums that I bought, and showing you guys where exactly I am at for my collection after the first week. So we'll see how that all goes. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all coming through. See you, Sean. Thanks for coming through, Tigers. Thanks, Chris, for coming through as well. Good luck this year with Team Coach this year. Yeah, same to you too, Tigers. I hope you all pull the gold trophies. I hope you all pull them. Best of luck as always, and I will see you all for a future video and stream, hopefully. Team Coach will definitely have some streams along the way. So I appreciate you all coming through, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Goodbye, everybody.